I say, yo! Welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. The topic today is NBA basketball. That's a fact. The first season of NBA basketball is officially over, you feel me? I just now put out a video with my NBA hot takes of the week. Go check it out. Right now, I'm about to give my predictions. Yes, I saved my predictions until at least the first end of the week, so I could really judge the teams, you feel me? So, this is it. First, starting with the Eastern Conference, my teams that make the playoffs for the Eastern Conference is the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Atlanta Hawks. That's already 5. The Chicago Bulls. That's 6. This is tough. I'm already at 6. This is tough. Here's why it's tough. I already said Boston, Milwaukee, Miami, Atlanta, Chicago, Cleveland, right? Now, Toronto is somebody that before the season started, I did not think would make the playoffs. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Toronto's a really good team with a really good coach and really good, nice players, but I feel like they got a star. Excuse me. Every team in the Eastern Conference, let alone the NBA, at least has a star. Like a legitimate star, superstar. You feel me? Toronto doesn't have that yet. So it's hard for me to think that they would have made the playoffs. After the first week of the season, the Brooklyn Nets is terrible and the Philadelphia 76ers is terrible. Both of them teams is terrible for damn near the same reason. You feel me? Neither one of them got defense. Neither one of them got a bench. And both of them have a terrible head coach. Steve Nash and Doc Rivers is bad head coaches to me, respectfully. So they're both shitty, honestly. Now, if I had to choose 2 teams out the 3 between the Sixers, the Nets, and the Raptors that will make the playoffs. Damn, this is tough. This is really tough. I just think the Brooklyn Nets get swept in the first round last year. So it's not far-fetched that they would miss the playoffs to me. The 76ers are ass. Doc Rivers cannot coach superstars. So even with that being said, I think they will make it. So I got the 76ers in the playoffs this year. That's 7. Between the Brooklyn Nets and the Raptors. They just played and Brooklyn won. So I'm going to go with Brooklyn. At this moment, I'm going to still go with the Brooklyn Nets to make the playoffs over the Toronto Raptors. Now, if Toronto makes a crazy trade or something, or Kyrie says, yo, I'm done, I don't want to play no more, that's a different story. But right now, I got the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat, the Atlanta Hawks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Chicago Bulls, the 76ers, and the Brooklyn Nets. Those are my 8 teams to make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. You feel me? Now, let's go to the Western Conference. I got the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Grizzlies, the Dallas Mavericks, the Suns, the Pelicans. That's already 7. That 8 team is hard, I'm not going to lie. Because right now, the Trailblazers is 3-0 and the Lakers are 0-3. That's really crazy to me, you feel me? That's really crazy to me. And last year, the Lakers missed the playoffs. So it's not crazy that they would miss it. Last team, both teams missed the playoffs. So it's not a surprise that they would make it. Now, Utah Jazz is 3-0 right now, but I don't see them carrying that all the way throughout the season. You feel me? Shout out to Utah right now. They balling, but I don't think they're going to make it to the playoffs. So between the Lakers and the Trailblazers, who I think going to make the playoffs? I'm going with Dame Lillard. I'm going with Dame Lillard. I just put a challenge to Damian Lillard that if he's staying in Portland this year, to me, he has to at least win the scoring title or he has to win MVP. For him to win this MVP, he has to be at least 5th or 6th. You feel me? That's at least the lowest he has to be to win MVP. Westbrook, that year he won MVP, was like the 6th seed. You feel me? If Dame averages 39 or some shit and carries Portland to the 8th seed or the 6th seed or something, he might win MVP for that. Gangster. So I have Portland making the playoffs over the Lakers. That's very embarrassing, but I'm sticking to that. So, again, for the Western Conference playoffs, I have the Golden State Warriors, the Denver Nuggets, the Clippers, the Dallas Mavericks, the Memphis Grizzlies, who I said? The Pelicans, the Trailblazers, and the Phoenix Suns. You feel me? Those are my 8 teams to make it. Since we already right here, if I had to choose 2 teams to come out of that and go to the finals already a week later, I'm choosing Golden State versus Milwaukee. I ain't gonna lie. I'm choosing Golden State versus Milwaukee. And here's why. Giannis is looking like the best player in the world, honestly. I said before the season, it's either Giannis or Steph Curry. It's like whoever you want, you feel me? Giannis is looking like the best player. His offense is crazy. His defense is crazy. And he brings it every night. Every night, Giannis brings 110%. You feel me? Steph Curry is very, very, very great. But even Steph Curry takes some nights off. Even LeBron takes some nights off. Giannis takes no days off. Giannis balls every fucking night, bro. That's scary. That's very scary. You feel me? So it's not a surprise if Giannis goes back to the finals this year to me. You feel me? I wouldn't be surprised. And then the Warriors, me personally, I'm not saying the Warriors is not going to make it until they lose, respectfully. I said last year in like February, the Warriors was done, and then they went on to make the playoffs and win it. So I'm not saying they done until they get eliminated, respectfully. To me, until the Warriors get eliminated, they might be the favorites in the Western Conference, honestly. Until they get eliminated, they might be the favorites. I don't care if they down 3-2. I don't care if they down 3-1. Until the Golden State Warriors get eliminated, they're the favorites in the Western Conference, honestly. And I feel like we need to get a Giannis versus Steph Curry finals. It's only like 5 more years we're going to have a Steph Curry in his prime. Maybe even 3 years. We need that, you feel me? We never got a LeBron versus Kobe. We never got that in the finals. That was supposed to happen, you feel me? Giannis versus Steph Curry is that next rivalry. That next rivalry that the NBA needs to build up to me. Giannis and Steph Curry. I feel like we need that in our lifetime, you feel me? The greatest shooter ever versus the greatest dunker, the greatest athlete, whatever you want to call Giannis, bro. The greatest dominator, the most dominant athlete, you feel me? Whatever you want to call him. We need that in the finals at least once. And I hope it's this year. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at HRW_podcast. Follow me on Twitter at hoops_wrestling. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.